everybody, it's Gabrielle here, and today we are going to make soup. I just got news that my sister again is in the hospital, and I want to stress without our health we have nothing, which is why it's very important to eat healthy every day, not just some of the time, but all of the time. You know that I preach about being bodlicious, meaning that you are beautiful inside as you are outside. So the soup that I'm going to make is very fresh, and it contains a lot of high ingredients, high nutrient ingredients like lacinato kale, which is also called Dino kale. I don't know if you have it where you are. And we're going to incorporate some fresh garlic, and I'll just tell you what I'm putting in as I make it up. So next to me here in my pan, I'm putting in some olive oil. Get that nice and hot. To my olive oil, first I'm going to add some chopped carrots, not too much of it because I want it to have color. And also I'm going to add some chopped celery. Let that come together. And next some chopped garlic. All of these ingredients contribute to a healthy body and promotes good health. While this is all coming together, I'm going to take some tofu. I use a soft tofu, and the only thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a knife and I'm going to take my tofu and slice it. Tofu does not have any flavor, so what you want to do is incorporate it into your dish as soon as possible so that it absorbs the flavor of the other ingredients. I drain the water from it, and I'm just sauteing it with my ingredients. This soup takes no more than about 10 minutes, and if you're in the mood for soup, it definitely beats opening up a can, because I don't believe canned foods have any nutritional value whatsoever. So that's coming together, and I cheated. I have some water boiling in the real good stove. What I'm going to do a chicken noodle soup, not chicken noodle, I'm sorry, vegetable noodle, but you can make it chicken noodle or shrimp noodle, whatever you feel like adding to it. So I've got these fresh rice noodle that I purchased from the Chinese place. I live at the Chinese place, so I'm simply going to take it and I'm going to cut very thin slices of my noodle. And so I already cut some ahead of time, and we're going to put that aside. And I'll throw this to my virtual assistant for later. So now let me show you what we have. You see the color of the tofu is taking on the color of the carrots, and of course the garlic and also the celery are releasing all of their high nutrient properties that are extremely good for you. So we have this going, and while it's coming all together, I'm going to let it kind of like simmer for a few minutes. We're going to start what we need for our soup. So I'm going to take these bowls, and I'm not cooking the noodles. I'm going to simply take my noodles, place them at the bottom of the bowl like that, as much or as little as you want. And I think that's enough. I'm not too much of a noodle person. This is ready. So I'm going to add my boiling water to it, only because this thing takes forever to cook. So now I'm going to add some chicken bouillon. I don't measure, but I will taste it later. I'm going to add a little bit of turmeric, because turmeric has health properties that help promote healthy brain cells, and add some white pepper, a little bit of cayenne pepper, just to give it a little kick. And I'm going to throw in these parsley, snips of parsley. I'm not going to leave it in there, just only for flavor. Take a little zest of ginger, will kind of give it a nice flavor. So I'm going to just add a little bit of ginger to it. Thank you, virtual assistant. So back to this. I'm going to take my lacinato kale that I've already pre-cut for you, and I'm going to place it on top of my bowl. In case you want to know how to do your lacinato kale, what I do is I grab the largest leaf that I can, and I start from the thicker end and work my way down. Then I take it and I simply fold it, and I just cut it thinly into nice ribbons. I love this stuff, so I'm going to add a lot of it to my soup. So this is ready until my broth is ready. And I'm going to try and simulate for you the egg part of the soup, but before I do that, let me make sure that my flavors are where I want it to be. Needs a little more salt, chicken bouillon. Seems like a lot, but this is just a shaker. It is not. I know the exact amount I'm putting in there. I'm adding a little bit of sea salt, not too much. And so absolutely delicious. I think a hint of oh god, a dill would make it nice, so I'm just going to put that in there for a moment. Now I'm going to take one egg and I'm going to beat the egg. You can do it with just egg white, or you can leave it with the yolk also. It's totally up to you. And I'm going to try to show you how the egg works to give my soup body. So I'm going to take this very hot water and I'm going to take the egg and I'm just going to just put it in, not a whole lot, and just bring it all together. Do that in my pan, swirl it around. So now I remove the dill and parsley sprigs. So put that back in there. And if you can see this is my soup. It's absolutely gorgeous. So now I'm ready to plate my soup. I clean as I go. So I just take my bowls. Again, the lacinato kale is not cooked, neither is the noodle. And I'm just going to take the very hot broth and just put it on there. Trying to pour it, but it's not cooperating. So let's see. Yes, there you go. Food must do what I want it to do. So there. So there you have it. My wonderful noodle soup. And what happens is, just a few minutes after you put the soup in, the kale all comes together and the noodles are just perfect for eating. I wish you could taste this. It's really nice, and you know it's good for you when something tastes this good. This is T. Gabrielle. Thank you for watching, and Make it a soup day today. Bye-bye.